Hi, this is Travis. Hey, I wanted to continue from part one about the discussion of ghosts and demons, and um, the main reason going into this whole thing is reflecting on something that happened to my family back during the time where my 2-year-old had a drowning accident, and he recovered from it. Um, and basically, while we were gone for that week in the hospital, waiting for him to recover, we had family and friends helping us clean up our house. And when they did this cleaning, and of course they were praying over our home, and a lot of work was put into that. When we came home, it was a clean house, and when we came back in, we all the family came back home together. Uh, there was a daily disturbance at 3:45 in the morning every day for about a month and a half. The kids were seeing things, eyes looking at them at night, eyes looking at them in the closet, uh, shadow figures in the hallway, uh, looking at them, false light, uh, like in they described it like it'll be a whole wall that was lit up with a false light, and this had been going on, and it was there was one night where one of my sons was talking to somebody in the middle of the night in the living room, and I woke up and I went to go see what he was talking about, who he was talking to, and he told me he was talking to a uh, uh, an angel, guardian angel, and I I was pretty shocked about it, uh, the fact that he said that. So I was asking him to ask it questions, and sure enough, this thing was responding to him because he wouldn't have known the answers to the questions that I was asking, and so it was pretty shocking. Um, all this to say that it would came across that our house was haunted, and the fact that there's some sort of entity speaking to my kids, and wrecking their sleep and our quality of life every day. It was pretty clear that there were demonic things at hand, and we didn't know. We had been praying all this time, and trying to uh, trying our best to do whatever we could do, as far as praying over this place. Nothing seemed to be working. We kept pressing in, and there was a group that met. That I asked this group. It was like a church group. We met at someone's home, and we asked them if the Lord would reveal the identity of whatever strongholds were affecting our home, that we could pray for those, against those things specifically. And it was that time when the identity was revealed. It was actually I didn't get a word from somebody. So, Lord gave me a word specifically on the two strongholds, and so I asked the group, "Hey, let's pray over these two strongholds," and we did. And afterward, we went home that evening and went to sleep, and nothing happened at 3:45. And the next day, and the next day, and the next day, it was gone. So this sort of thing would make you think that going back, it looked like it was a haunted house. Like there were ghosts and all these things going on, but all it was demonic spirits that were affecting us, and um, it took pressing in. These things didn't want to leave, but we had to press in, and and the I was just I can only say there's a huge thanks to the Lord for allowing us to see that we needed to press in, and we learned from that some of these things aren't easily removed. And but anyhow, my son did recover from the drowning accident, and that's a whole nother story. I don't know if any of y'all have had that sort of experience, but I'll share that in more detail with another video. But a big thing with me speaking these things is to encourage you that if your house is manipulated by some sort of entity, that it doesn't belong there, and you have power and authority in Jesus Christ's name to come against it. And some of these things don't want to leave. Well, don't give up. You press in, you can get rid of it.